There is so much talk that humanity is being manipulated behind the scenes, that everything we see is not what actually is, that we are seeing a tiny part of reality. And I agree 100%. When we talk of aliens, what is an alien? An alien is a foreign entity. It is something which we are not accustomed to. Many of us are aliens. We have become isolated from society. In fact, we have become isolated from Mother Nature. We have become aliens to planet Earth. So we are aliens to some extent. Many of us walking around like zombies and clones. There are so many problems on planet Earth. So many questions, so little answers. Some people say that humanity is a slave species being engineered by an advanced alien race. You can go back to ancient civilizations such as Kemet, which is Egypt, or Babylon, and you can see in the drawings, even in Egypt, you have the Medunecha, which is the hieroglyphics, meaning sacred carving on the walls. There are depictions of alien spacecrafts. So this is something which has been documented all throughout history. There are great stories in every single civilization on Earth that talk of advanced beings coming down to Earth, and these beings being mythologized as gods, being worshipped because they had superior powers than the mere mortal human being. All over the world you have ancient sites such as the beautiful pyramids of Giza. Amazing energy in the pyramids of Giza. You feel this surge of energy go throughout your whole core to see that these are buildings which human beings can no longer reproduce. Who built them? Did aliens come down and build them? Or did human beings build them? These are the questions we have to ponder. Where did they get this technology to build something which we can't even build today? They have tried to build and reconstruct the pyramids of Giza. They cannot do it. Even with all this modern technology we have, we are still using primitive machinery compared to what they would have been using. Some people say they built the pyramids through sound technology. Some say through anti-gravity. In essence, it's all a mystery. It's all speculation. You can look at Stonehenge in England, this giant stone structure. So all around the world we are seeing giant stone structures. Some people say these were structures used to observe the stars. Some people say that, for example, the pyramids are aligned to the stars. So how did these people build these giant works of wonder? Many people do not believe it was human beings because we've been told they were slaves. Clearly, the people were not slaves in ancient Egypt who built these pyramids. They had advanced science coming from the Latin "saire," which means to know. They knew themselves. Know thyself. That was what was written on every single temple in ancient Egypt. when we see how many of us in society are living a life so against nature it hurts, we are in essence deviating from source energy. So when we talk of aliens, many people feel they have infiltrated human consciousness. How come we are addicted to fear? How come the newspapers are promoting fear? Who is controlling the newspapers? More so, who is controlling the media? Some people say it is aliens. Some people say aliens control politics. Questions, questions, questions. I say none of that matters, because in essence, we are the power. We are the glue which is holding this whole system together. Once we recognize our power, we do not throw it away. Because yes, in my mind, there are aliens that exist. There are alien races who are far advanced than us. Because just like we look down on ants, we are also the ants others look down upon. Ants are unaware that there are humans who are forming these great skyscrapers and buildings and museums. They have no awareness of that reality. Just like human beings, how do we know there are not other entities who are just walking amongst us, who are floating amongst us, who are invisible to the human eye but actually exist? We know on the electromagnetic spectrum, we can only see visible light. This does not even make up 10% of the electromagnetic spectrum. There are other frequencies. You have infrared, we can't see that. Ultrasound, can we hear what dolphins hear? No, we can't. That means that they have an ability we do not. You have X-ray. So we have to see that what we are seeing of reality is only a tiny fraction of what actually is. What the bleep do we know? So when we talk of do alien races exist, I always say be open to everything. Question everything. You don't have to accept everything. You don't have to agree with everything someone has to say, but realize that no one has all the answers. If everyone has been talking about in ancient cultures that beings from other star systems have been coming down to Earth, then we have to see maybe all of them can't be crazy. Maybe all of these people right now on planet Earth who are saying that they have had alien encounters are not crazy. Maybe one of these stories might be accurate. We have to say that the truth can't be told, it has to be realized. Once we see that the truth is relative to your own energetic vibration, you cannot disagree with anyone because they are seeing the world through their own eyes. In essence, everything is based on our perception. Nobody is seeing reality in the same way. Awakening to a world of infinite possibilities allows us to see this. Even now, scientists are only becoming aware that nobody is seeing two colors in exactly the same way. So you can say, I see this as red, and the other person can say, I see this as red. They might actually be seeing it as a blue color, but because both of you have agreed on what red is, they say, I see this as red. So reality is relative to our own consciousness. As we change, so does the reality we live in. As we change, everything around us changes. As we become more open in our heart, the mysteries of the universe are revealed to us. We have to see. Many of us have been played on planet Earth. Many of us, we go to school, we go to university, and guess what? We come out with thousands of pounds in debt. Money is an illusion. Yes, we need it. We need to work. But in essence, paper money is just that. It's just paper. resources hold value. In essence, we are the walking currency. So when we talk of the manipulation on planet Earth, many people have talked of alien races who need blood. You have the Saturn cult. Saturn, that's where we get Saturday from. So when we talk of all of these mythologies and these stories we hear, on my journey, I listen to each one. I don't become paranoid though, because I realize I am creating reality. I am the master of my own universe. Therefore, I'm a sovereign being. Therefore, an alien doesn't scare me. In fact, I'll have a cup of tea with an alien. Come on, bring it on. So we have to see that some people have said aliens have been using fear. Fear energy is what they survive on. And some people say there are also alien races which help humanity. Some people say that humanity itself is the alien race, because every other life form on this planet is getting along just fine with Mother Nature. However, we are involved in wars. We are creating all kinds of chaos on planet Earth. It's time to raise the vibration to a higher frequency right now on the planet. Some people say when people go to war, what do they call a soldier? They call a soldier a soul dyer. That is deep magic. So in essence, someone who is fighting war is the sacrificial lamb. Therefore, that blood which is being spilt is, some people might say, feeding another alien entity. That's why there are so many wars every single year, because it is a sacrifice. To who? We don't know. Who is God? That is the question. When we talk of alien races, some people have even said, along my journey, I've even come to see that a lot of the God beings we have are real. They have become real because we have given our energy to them. Some people have said these are the aliens, and they are using humanity's energy to survive, because what humanity has that these beings don't have is creativity, is imagination. Therefore, they need your creativity and your imagination. They need you to hand over your power. However, they cannot do it without an invitation. Therefore, I always say, there is nothing to be afraid of, because the power lies within. Do not externalize your power. We are waiting for the world to end. We're waiting for the doom and gloom instead of embracing life. I don't care about aliens. All I'm concerned about is creating peace and harmony on planet Earth. Because what has made our life so dreadful that many people are looking to get away from planet Earth? This is the heaven on earth right now. Life is not going anywhere. And that's why everyone wants to come here. Doesn't matter what star system you're from, because the party is on planet Earth. Beautiful beaches, beautiful scenery, beautiful women, beautiful men. Who doesn't want to be on planet Earth? All I can say is, do not live in fear, because fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is the greatest energy vampire. Therefore, if someone is trying to tell you about aliens, if they are not empowering you, if they are scaring you, that means they may be the alien. Maybe they are the alien, taking your energy away. So we have to see that, yes, there are many mysteries. Anything is possible. Become open, become wise, become thankful. Love yourself 100%. The power is within you. Nothing outside of you can harm you. Because everything is connected. We see what we are. There is no separation within the universe. Therefore, there are millions of aliens around, because there are life forms being formed on the planet that scientists are only discovering right now. There are life forms thousands of miles below the ocean surface. surviving without photosynthesis. How is that possible? Because nature is infinite creations, infinite expressions, and infinite possibilities. Magic is in full swing on the planet. Where are you getting your language from? Grammar coming from the grimoire, meaning a book of spells. Therefore, everything around us is based on sorcery. In the ancient mystery schools, you had the priesthood. In fact, in ancient Egypt, it was not the pharaoh who was in charge, it was the priesthood who was in charge. They held the mysteries to life. Many people said these people were given information by aliens. In the age of technology, Earth is starved of wisdom. You have your fancy iPod, your iPad, your iPhone. However, do we ever question where all of this technology is coming from? Even aeroplanes. Who is giving humanity all of this technology? Or maybe we are creating all of this technology ourselves. Maybe it is all us. However, the question still remains, why is there such a need to suppress human creativity? Television, which tells lies to your vision, keeps us distracted. However, what do they call the programs? And yes, you are being programmed. That's why they call it a television program. They call it channeling. You have to change the channel. You turn into what you're tuned into. The more people become awake and aware, then it's over. But yes, in my mind, yes, there is an agenda to suppress human creativity. That is evident in the distraction and the fear so prevalent within our society. However, the power lies within. We have to take responsibility for our internal condition because we are in essence creating our reality. In other words, there is no world out there. Everything is in here right now taking place. That is the secret. The secret of the mystery schools in ancient Egypt or Kemet was that you were the secret. So if aliens exist, that's beautiful. But that's not my concern. My concern is with my own internal mind, soul, and body. Because I am a universe. You are a universe. I am a master. You are a master. There is no need to worship outside of yourself to look for a messiah. We have to see, when we talk of aliens, even if they did exist in another planet, why would they want to come to planet Earth? Because we live in an infinite universe. It's just like ants. You see a lot of ants around, but why should we be so interested in going to see the ants? So if an advanced alien civilization exists, why should we feel we are the center of the universe and everyone wants to see us? We are not that important. We have to let go of our massive ego we have as humanity. We are brilliant, yes, because I see we have creativity, we have imagination, but there is so much more we have to learn. Essentially, we have to go on the journey within.